Hi, Kiwi. All right, we are back at Pokemon. I can do this. Brilliant Pearl. Nope. It is Shining Pearl. I really want it to be Shining Diamond because I think it's either like a song or a character name, but whatever it is, I cannot, because I have the phrase Shining Diamond in my head. I just simply cannot say Shining Pearl because I want it to be Brilliant Pearl instead. I know it's Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but oh well. We're always together. I'll show you how we bonded. So in the last episode, we caught a whole bunch of new members for our team, and we wrecked a whole bunch of kids' dreams. And in particular, Pine Tree or Starly is out for blood, has crit pretty much everything it's touched. Do we see crit number 3 here? Wing attack. I mean, it's gonna one-shot the Kricketot with wing attack either way. Like it almost one-shot a Kricketot with tackle. So yeah, that's not a surprise. Easy peasy, quick and victory, easy. What? Kiwi, I might be a little more tired than I'm letting on, and I have no excuse for that. I could have slept more. I have several days in a row that are off. I'm just gonna be off on those days off, I guess. It's got me down. What's got you down? Me ruining your hopes and dreams with a Pokemon battle? Sure, why not? We caught our Pokemon in this area, so that means I don't have to really like struggle for these grassy areas. That is very rude. Like, if you didn't know she was at the top of these stairs and you just went straight down the center, she would have intercepted you.
I found a trainer while looking for some Pokemon.
Alright. Lots of youngsters and lasses around these parts. I do like the little, like, bump on her cheek with the Pokeball smile that they do. It's a cute little animation. It's very basic, I know, but I don't know. It hits an aesthetic that makes me happy. What can I say? Oh, wow. A trainer with 3 Pokemon? Okay, forgive me, Kiwi. We've been playing some Pokemon Let's Go Eevee together, which I may or may not, like, edit and upload onto the channel at some point. But, my goodness, I am so used to Pokemon trainers having, like, a single Pokemon on their team. To see a trainer with 3 Pokemon this early in the game is kind of wild. And I know I forgot to change the battle style yet again. So we're gonna just try and chant that at the end of this battle. Change the battle style, Jeff. Change the battle style, Jeff. Change the battle style, Jeff. Swiper, no swiping. But on the bright side, I mean, we didn't really grind that much, only just enough to get Samurai Jack within outside of being consumed range. Oh, the Doof learned rollout. Okay, that's exciting. The Doof actually has a pretty good answer to any flying types we run into. But right now, I think Starly is kind of being, pardon the joke, because it's not intended to be one, but I was going to say, Starly is being the star of our team, all things considered. It's now one of our strongest members on top of that. Like, I think it's reached the same level as Captain Squawk and Turters. Yeah, it has. Which means I probably should switch out to Vast Deference and get it trained up a little bit. Or I just accept the power of experience share, kind of holding the hand of all who play the game.
Huh. So you're finished so soon.
He looks indignant. All right. Well, yeah, we'll keep. I'm enjoying having Pine Tree kind of carrying us for now, so we'll keep him in the lead. Another trainer battle? Yes, it is.
Give me.
Let's see. What voice do I want for this?
Give me a battle so I can see if I'm ready for the Pokemon Gym Challenge.
I hope Kiwi, you're asleep and you didn't have to hear that voice. I am kind of, oh no. That is the voice of Sebastian, Kiwi. All right, I'm gonna chop. Well, I'm gonna chop him down with my wing. Man, this is where commentary goes to die. I'm sorry, Kiwi. I could be playing Hades right now. I really could. But I'm trying to stockpile a couple episodes, at least 2 Pokemon, and then we'll talk about a Hades recording, assuming you haven't woken up yet. Which, if timing works out the way I expect it to, you should be awake in about 15 minutes.
I guess it means.
Oh my goodness, I lost his voice.
I guess it means.
No, I can't do it anymore.
I guess it means I'm not ready for the gym challenge yet.
Don't worry, we won't be using that voice too much. Like some kind of like vaguely cursed mix between Elmo and Gollum. Why not go all the way?
I'll get a nifty clean gym badge from the gym leader in Overworld City.
There you go. Now we just have the full way to Golem. So I know I have that little cursed playlist on this channel, and I've been genuinely thinking about maybe like, let's call it inspired by someone doing a cover of Simple and Clean using the Donald Duck, their own Donald Duck impression. And I've been thinking about doing something of similar nature, but with that Golem voice. Like, could you imagine Golem just singing Simple and Clean? Which I know, Kiwi, you don't have that much of a connection to that song since you never really played Kingdom Hearts 1, or I think you said you played a Kingdom Hearts game or two. But I don't know. I feel like it would be fun if I just did like my best attempt at singing as Golem and doing my absolute darndest not to clip the mic, but knowing full well that I will. But it just, in my head, it sounds so funny to me to just like belt out a song in one of these voices. Like, I could maintain this voice as a singing voice or this voice for singing, but this one's kind of weird. I don't know, I feel like if I tried to sing as like the my kind of voice, like it's hard to do that voice quickly, I suppose. If I do it quickly, it becomes kind of like that voice that happened in the Lorenz mug video instead. We're gonna go get this item and inevitably encounter a wild Pokemon. No, we did not. Okay. Cool, a repel. I don't really know whether I want to allow repels in this, but I probably will. Wow, we almost made it out of the grass. Unfortunate. Ooh, hello there. A shame we got a Kricketot instead of you, Abra. Now, knowing how Pokemon usually works, I'm going to expect this Abra to have teleport, or they may have changed that. I know full well that Starly will knock this guy out in one hit. So, let's switch to Vast Deference. Oh wait, actually, if he has Confusion, I doubt he has Confusion, but I'm a little spooked by that. So we're gonna switch out to the Doof, and we'll let the Doof whittle this guy's HP down before we try to catch him. Again, can't be a member of our team per Nuzlocke rules, but I am allowing catching additional Pokemon so we can fill out the Pokedex a bit better. It does have teleport. Well, dreams are ruined. Next time, just throw a Pokeball. Lesson learned. At least we know Abra does show up in this area, but I'm not gonna grind out looking for it. Let's have some progress. We can always come back and catch it later. We are entering a place where rock type are potentially more likely to be seen, and since everyone's sitting comfortably at level 11, why don't we switch out safely to Turturs and let him carry a little bit of this run now too. Well, I guess we have no choice but to fight you, right? Oh no, you've got stuff to tell us.
Oh, looky there, you've got a Poketch. You're still pretty new. You're still a pretty new trainer, aren't you? But it's all good. You're a new fellow friend of Pokemon. So let me make a gift of these technical machines to you.
You obtained TM98s. Okay, so I figured it out. So they were telling us the TMs are single-use items, but they're giving us multiples of them. So maybe we can buy more of these down the road too. You put the TM98s in your bag, TM's pocket.
Each of these TMs contains the move Rock Smash. FYI, when you use a technical machine to teach your Pokemon a move, that TM will then break. So think very carefully when you're about to use it. I've also added a new feature to your Pokédex, Rookie Chainer. It's the Hidden Moves app. Use Rock Smash from your Pokédex and a wild Pokemon will get rid of boulders on your path. But to use this hidden move in the field, you'll first need the gym badge from Overworld City. I'm looking forward to seeing your growth.
All right, that's cool. So hidden moves are now linked to our Pokédex instead of making Bidoof our HM fodder Pokemon. So for context, legendarily, Bidoof was such a good, so basically up until the more recent gems, the hidden moves were moves that would let you have effects on the overworld. So cut, rock smash, waterfall, dive, surf, fly, you name it. And Bidoof could learn most of them. Obviously not fly, but it could learn surf, rock smash, strength, wall climb I think was one in Gen 4. And it could learn cut. So it learned pretty much all of the relevant overworld interacting moves aside from fly, which was kind of wild. And so that's, I think, part of the reason why they made that animation where Bidoof was just kind of used in the canon of that video It was uploaded by the official YouTube, or the official Nintendo, or official Pokemon YouTube channel, mind you. It was a little animated video of Bidoof eventually becoming like the champion of the region it was fighting. Like it beat the Elite Four, in other words, which was really cute. I loved that animation so much. But it was like this moment of like all that Bidoof did was use cut to like clear branches and stuff. So it was a really heartwarming little animation. I'm gonna switch out to, I don't know who I want to switch out to. None of these are really good options for dealing with Geodude. But if I use Leafage, it's just dead. So I guess I'll just keep tackling it down and then I'll use a potion. Like, I don't have a lot of good options here. Oh, that's an even worse option. Of course he's gonna use Defense Curl. That's gonna slow down our ability to catch him even further. Cool. Oh well, at least he's not dealing damage to Turters, so I can't complain too much, I suppose. I'm mostly just afraid that this guy has Rock Throw, because if I switch into Fast Deference, I could use a stun and— oh, Sandstorm, what? Why does a level 5 Geodude know Sandstorm? That's not ideal, because that means we're just gonna be taking a lot of damage. Like, it's trickle damage, but it's gonna add up. Oh well, it only lasts 5 turns, and something tells me this battle will either end before then. So does this Geodude— I guess this Geodude doesn't have like a legitimate attacking move other than, was it Tackle it used at the start? It's kind of funny that it's just gonna Defense Curl itself and like stall battle me here. Okay, well, on the bright side, we're not gonna be taking a landslide of damage. We are going to be using up the PP on our tackle quite a bit, though. Probably give it one more tackle and then I try to catch it. Or we just say it uses defense. It's now reduced my damage by half by doubling its defense, and I just say, let's just try and catch it. We'll give it a good luck Pokeball throw. See what happens. Two, three. We got it. I realized when we were trying to catch that Magikarp in the last episode that if it's not an instant explosion from after the third shake, it's just caught. It's guaranteed to be caught. Cool. All right, we got ourselves a Geodude. So I love the German name for Geodude. It is Kleinstein, which means small rock in German, but also it's a play on Einstein's name, I guess. I don't know. It's so funny to me. Anyway.
Geodude. It is impossible to distinguish from rocks. It slams against others in contests of toughness.
All right, would you like to give Geodude a name? Let's see. My brain wanted to call him Brock, but I don't think I want to do that. All right, Banana Legs. What do you mean? What do you mean I cannot enter Banana Legs? Pokemon Company, what about this is wrong? Are we going to say banana is a sexual innuendo of some nature? Fine. We'll call him Bandana Legs. Is that SNP approved? No, is legs the issue? Okay, cool. All right, why can't I? Why does the Pokemon Company take issue with the fact that I want to name a Pokemon with no legs, something with legs in the name? Okay, hold on. Fine. Banana, okay, I'm going to assume if legs is not approved, thighs is not going to be either. But banana thighs? Why is that allowed? Why can I not say legs, but I can say thighs? That is so dumb. What the heck? Okay, I actually kind of want Geodude on the party, but I don't think I'll be able to evolve it into Golem, so... Oh, wait, actually, I do have a way if I get Kiwi to play her version of the game, too. But for now, we'll send Banana Thighs to a box, I suppose. Okay. Well, Turters is hurting a little more than I'd like him to, but I think we're still fine unless we encounter a flying-type Pokemon, and we're unlikely to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have a good way of healing Turters other than using a potion, but I'll tank out a little bit more damage, maximize my potion use. We trainers will accept challenges anywhere. It's what we do. But I am really bothered by the fact that I cannot have legs in a name. That is so silly. Camper Curtis sent out Shinx. That's great. Great. Glad to see your Shinx, man. You're doing your best. I'm just a little tilted. What can I say? Shinx uses an Okay. Actually, so here's a question I need to answer right away. Leafage is a physical move. Okay, good to know. So, unfortunately, that does mean Leafage will do less damage because we were intimidated. But will it do... Oh, it actually is a fair bit less than I would like. All right. I don't like the way that Shinx is looking at me. We're gonna probably swap out now. Here, let's give the Doof a chance to shine. Watch him get Thundershocked and immediately paralyzed, because I feel that coming. I feel that coming. So here's a little bit of very specific Pokemon knowledge that really doesn't change anything in the grand scheme of things. Rollout is a fun little move that is not very good. It makes you once you start using the move, you don't stop using the move, and it gradually increases damage as each turn it is used consecutively. But it has a 10% chance to miss, which on its own right is terrible. And then on top of that, its base damage is pretty low, but fun fact, if you use Defense Curl before rollout, it starts with a higher base damage. Now, I could be very much setting myself up for failure here, but we're going to try it. Rollout into Defense Curl. Let's see how much damage that does. Pretty solid, and since this guy is going to have a second Pokemon, we'll have a relatively stacked up rollout for the next one that switches out. I think it gains base 20 damage every hit. Oh, it only had one, never mind. Insufficiently raised. Are we talking about your Pokemon or you, my friend? Let's not get into the logistics of that. I am gonna change who's leading the party then, or nah, Turtles can keep leading. It was just unlucky that we got immediately intimidated there. I'm gonna assume we're basically just gonna be seeing Geodudes and Zubats here. It looks like the path to the right is the correct path, so I'm just gonna take the upwards path very quickly. Look at his happy little smile. I love Turtwig so much, Kiwi. Anyway, I'm just here for a good time, man. We're gonna be making extremely slow progress, and I am gonna say that every episode in being... Oh my, what the heck? I didn't even take a full step, and we're already getting hit by another wild battle. I call hijinks on that. Whatever. Okay, that animation is kind of cute. The Pokemon turns around and then flips backwards and like boop. That was actually pretty cute. I'm gonna admit. Like, look at its little animation. It looks even more ridiculous because Zubat is constantly like in an endless struggle to stay airborne, which is really funny when you compare it to other flying types that like never, even when they're in the air, they barely move their wings. Zubat is like so desperately trying to stay in the air with its animation. It kind of just amuses me, I guess. In terms of the Zubat line, I have to say they are among... I do quite love them. Crobat was so cool when it was first introduced into Gen 2. I loved its design. And as a competitive Pokemon, it was always pretty decent. Okay, there's nothing to gain up there, so we're just going straight to the right. Stop it with these incessant Zubat and Geodude wild battles. Oh my goodness, it really wants me to use that Repel that I found earlier. Alright, Pine Tree got a level off of that Zubat. And then I guess one thing that is nice is we are basically farming up EVs. Assuming this game has EVs, which I presume it does, we're farming up speed EVs, which will always be relevant. I forgot to use a potion on Turtles before we started this battle. Oopsie.
To celebrate my getting through this cave, I'm going to battle you.
I slurred that battle you so bad.
I'm going to battle you.
Yeah, I think, like, as someone who has very little experience acting and voice acting, I openly acknowledge that the two areas I'm weakest at is speaking I speak too fast, and I'm very prone to slurring my words. Enunciation is key, and I'm exemplifying that right now, but it is not exactly my forte. But I think it's kind of the same idea, like, practicing that sort of thing here will benefit me in the long run elsewhere, because I work in a field where communication is constantly necessary, and if people can't understand what I'm saying because I either talk too fast, slur my speech, or as you may have noticed in other episodes, I am a little prone to speaking so fast that I sometimes flip the words that I mean to say or say the wrong word. Often with nouns, like I'll often like use the wrong name or whatever person, place, or thing I'm trying to say. Cloud9, okay. This is a cute Psyduck. I don't think it's at threat of knocking me out. There's no way it has confusion yet, so at worst it has tackle or more. I think it learns scratch if I'm going based on my knowledge of Gen 1. But even then, it's not surviving a leafage from Turtwig. We're a fair bit over-leveled right now, thanks to the joys that are experience shares, I suppose. You defeated Picnicker Diana.
Well, I guess losing is something to commemorate too.
Every loss is another chance to learn, my man. I feel like most little girls would take issue with being called my man. What am I to do, man? Why did I was going to use that Pokeball to heal Turters. I don't know what I was hoping to accomplish there. Maybe I saw the heal ball there and was like, oh good, I'm healing my Turters. Anyway, we are on to a new location. Now, is this a separate route from the area before the cave? I'm not entirely sure, so I'll have to double check the town map. Oh no, we're just straight up in Orberg City already. Orberg City, City of Energy. I guess we're getting coal ore maybe? Oh, hi kid.
Howdy, trainer. If you don't have a single gym badge, other trainers will look down on you like you're a total noob, right?
I'm sorry, there was a bit of a weird pause in there.
So I'll show you where this town Pokemon gym is.
Thanks, I couldn't have found it on my own, could I? I wonder where the gym is.
Huh? There's someone there.
Hi, Betty. I'm gonna just completely ignore you and just talk to random people in town. So like usual, I'm gonna explore the town a little bit. I'll talk to all the randos, and if there's anything worth keeping, I will keep it in.
Are you catching Pokemon? Here, take this if you'd like.
Obtain a Dusk Ball. Cool. Thanks, random lady in a house. I like your boombox. This guy gets it. Giving nicknames to Pokemon is the way to go. It makes you feel as if they're your very own. I agree. What's your Psyduck's nickname, though? Yellow. Dude. Come on now. Just Yellow. Well, I shouldn't criticize someone for their naming scheme. Especially... Okay, at least this girl gets it.
He named our Psyduck Yellow just because of its color. I don't understand the logic behind that at all.
Yeah, I should have named him like, Jingle Jacks. I already have... Wait, I have a Jingle Jacks in cassette piece. Never mind, that's copying. That's lame. Alright, so this guy was looking for a Zubat. He was complaining about not being able to go out of the house. Oh, that that Pokemon. That's a Zubat. Well, that's so cool. That's so cute. That does it. I'll go out and catch Pokemon too. Thank you, my friend. This is a token of my thanks. You obtained a heal ball. Cool. I mean, I'm always happy to get more items. Okay, I'm including this because I like this bit of dialogue.
Rorik is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. Don't you think Rock-type Pokemon are nice? I like how lumpy they are.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, this guy gave us a super potion, which is pretty cool. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Feeling hale and hearty puts a smile on my face, and that makes me happy. Yeah, that super potion may come in clutch later. None of our Pokemon really need it, but if we run out of potions, at least we'll have it as an option to save us.
Wow, your Pokemon's eyes are twinkling brightly. Seeing that makes me happy. Here, I want you to have this.
You obtained a great ball. Everyone's just giving me their balls because they like me.
You know how Pokemon stay inside their Pokeballs? I try to think about what would be the best Pokeballs for them.
Alright, well, it is a city after all. Orberg City is pretty huge, and I have not encountered all of the people yet, but this is a little exhausting. It's all so much flavor text. Alright, here's a new route. May as well see what we can catch here. Oh, I remember this area. We need our fancy bike to get up that slope.
That slope is too slippery. You'll need a bike to get up. You don't have a bike? There's a cycle shop in Eterna City.
Alright, well, let's see who our new member of the team is going to be. Oh, there are berries in this game. Oh my goodness, Kiwi, you and I both were like obsessive with berry-like growth. You had of course, had a spreadsheet. Oh, it's a Machop. Excellent. So there's a girl in Orberg City who wants to trade a Machop for an Abra. And I very well may do that, honestly, because Abra would be pretty solid. Well, actually, Psychic types have kind of fallen off pretty hard as a defensive team, but as a defensive option, I'm a little worried that Turters might knock this guy out with Tackle. I don't want to switch out the Doof. You know what? Vast Deference should be able to tank this guy relatively well, even if its defense isn't that great. It I know for certain that Flying resists Fighting type. I think Poison resists Fighting type as well. And if this thing tries to use Low Kick on us, which is what it usually starts with, it's not going to do much damage. Although if it does stack up a whole bunch of Leers, that's going to be a little sketchy. Anyway, I do think that is it for exploring Orberg City. We, let's just say there wasn't a whole lot to experience there. But okay, this Machop has given me a look that kind of puts the fear of God into me a little bit. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna keep astonishing it and hoping that I get at least one flinch on it. We just need to get it low enough that it's in catching range. All right, there's Low Kick. Yeah, I didn't think so. It reduced our defense by half, and it still only did 1 damage to us, which is what I expected. So Low Kick is the move that Machop typically learns first. It's a Fighting type move, and its damage scales based on the weight of its opponent. Zubat is about as light as it comes, so it has the lowest possible damage it could do. Plus, we resist it, I think, by 4 times, so it cannot do more than 1 damage to us, which is pretty funny, even though it halved our defense. Anyway, let's go ahead and catch this Machop, and then we'll go see what good old Master Betty wants us to do. Now, what are we gonna name this dear Machop? I think I have a name in my heart already, so let's go ahead and use that. And everyone's leveling up this time. That's great. Ooh, and we're getting Bite. Bite is always a good move. So much better than Tackle in a lot of instances because it has a higher base damage and it is Dark type, which not a whole lot of other types resist. We'll toss out Leer here. All right, Captain Squat forgot how to use Leer and learned Bite instead. Excellent. And even the Doof leveled up. Samurai Jack is falling behind a little bit, but he's still maintaining a less than 5 difference, so we're fine.
Machop, its muscles never cramp however much it trains. It lives in the mountains away from humans.
The superpower Pokemon. All right, we will give you a nickname, and I've already got the nickname, like I said. I really wanted his name to be Chum Chum Chalupa, but that's not gonna fit, so we'll just take Chum Chum Chop. All right, welcome to the team, Chum Chum Chop. I think I will trade for that Abra, though, because as much as I would like... Oh, actually, if I put him in my party, I'd have to get rid of someone temporarily. I don't want to give up Samurai Jack, because he needs the experience to get to Gyarados at level 20. I guess we'll sit on him for now. We won't switch anyone out. I'll wait for my my charge at the Poké Center before I go wasting it here. So he probably... I think you could hear Zubat flapping in the background there. I didn't realize it had a sound effect for that. That's pretty funny. Anyway, let's go see what Betty has to say outside this gym. Oh, that kid that wanted us to see what was up here is gone. Cool. Huh? Oh, it's you, Jeff. You finally got here. You're slow like always. You're so slow the gym leader's long gone now. He said he had to go, oh yeah, to the Orberg mine. I got my badge already, so it's no big deal to me, but... I told you, the gym leader isn't here. If you want to challenge the gym, you'd better go down to the mine and ask him. But wow, a gym leader is in a different class of toughness. Even I'm feeling run down. Alright, Betty. Well, if you beat him, I know we can beat him. So we're gonna go head to the mine. Now, I'm a little bit lost as to how long this episode is now because we had like a 10-15 minute gap of me just wandering town and having nothing exciting happen. Cannot pass through here. Okay, now I can.
There were Pokemon that looked just like rocks. They sure surprised me.
Everyone who works in the coal mine keeps their own Pokemon with them. You may be challenged to battles, ha ha ha.
It is hard to do a natural laugh in all these different voices. Like, I can't, like, even do my own laugh naturally unless it's genuine. I guess that's something I'll have to practice with, though. Learn how to make a laugh that sounds convincing and real. But I figure, why don't we just go a little bit further and then we'll call it a day here. I can get past here. Now, if I remember, the Great Underground, or whatever they're going to call it in this game, was a mechanic in Gen 4 that I absolutely adored. I had so much fun digging out little gems and things and having my secret base. Kiwi, we are absolutely going to have a secret base in this game. I believe, I assume that would be the case. And I am going to decorate it to the nines with Pokemon plush, because if I can't have Pokemon plush in real life, I can have Pokemon plush in my fake life, I guess. All right. This is our first wild encounter in the mines, but we already have a Geodude. I would love a level 10 Geodude to start instead of a level 5, but this is fine. Well, maybe I do catch this one and just replace the other one so I don't have to grind. Nah, that's no fun. We're enacting the doubles clause here. We'll see what else we can find and roll with it. Roll out with it, maybe. Get it, Kiwi? It's a Pokemon pun. You love puns, right? I'm not gonna write you a love song because you asked for it. For it, the Pokemon, get it? No, okay. Maybe you can join me on this magic carpet ride. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because this is hurting even me. Oh, come on. I don't enjoy how frequently these wild battles happen. It feels like I'm barely taking any steps and then another one just pops up immediately. Oh well. Should be able to one-shot this one with Leafage. Really? Oh, it must have Sturdy. Yeah. Sturdy, for your reference, Kiwi, is an ability that makes sure that a Pokemon survives with 1 HP if it would otherwise be knocked out from full health. It's very useful for less tanky Pokemon, or Pokemon like Geodude and Onix that have a quad weakness to water and grass type moves, both of them, because they're both rock ground types. I think I mentioned this in a previous episode, but Gen 1 had a real nasty habit of making all of its Pokemon dual type, so there were very few single grass monotype Pokemon, meaning only grass type, and similarly rock types. Majority of them were also ground type. All right, Turtles grew to level 13 and is learning Razor Leaf. Okay, how does that compare in base damage? Because I think it's the same base damage as Leafage, right? 55 actually. It does do more damage than Leafage, but it does have a 5% chance to miss, which isn't ideal. I think I'll sacrifice Withdraw and take it anyway though, because more damaging move options. Plus, if we have any double battles, it hits both opponents' Pokemon, which is kind of nice. We call them spread moves. Spread moves are always a solid option when you're doing any sort of trainer battle or double battle. At least in competitive, you're always looking for spread moves. I met these Machop on Route 207. They've now become my most trusted partners.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I snuck my Pokemon to work.
I really am just gonna... This guy is definitely posing for something there. Okay. Like your chin strap beard. Looks good on you, sir. All right, I think what we'll probably do is we'll do like a battle or two more. We'll see if we can find Rourke pretty early on, and if we can't, we'll probably call it an episode here. Let's go ahead and use Razor Leaf. So Razor Leaf has more base damage, but a 5% chance to miss, but most importantly, it has a higher crit chance than the average move. So I think the base crit chance in Pokemon, any move has a 1 in 16 chance of critting, I believe. So Razor Leaf, I think, has a 1 in 8. It's still not a huge chance, but hey, 1 out of 2 hits. Crit. Of course it was the crit. This one crit didn't matter. That's also always a fun little phrase to say in competitive to annoy your opponents. Crit mattered. Sometimes crit really didn't matter. Like, you had 1 HP and your opponent crits you, crit mattered. But you say it just to bother people.
Well, now aren't you something?
Well, every trainer we beat is more gold down, or more money to potentially spend on healing items and definitely Pokeballs. But we'll continue to let Turtles carry for a little bit longer. Oh, okay, I guess we just find Rourke immediately. He was on just the other side of a square-shaped room. That's not too exciting then. All right, Rourke, get back to your job. Dude! Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, What? What was that?
Using the hidden move Rock Smash, get rid of the boulder blocking your way. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you could get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Oh, of course. You have to be the gym leader first. That'd be me.
Hey, bye. Dude just breaks a rock and then runs away. What a power move. Something tells me you're a trainer battle, but Kiwi, I think I'm gonna end it here. I think I've probably got enough footage for an episode, so I hope you've enjoyed watching. And if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I'm probably gonna catch a Geodude here because I don't think there are any other Pokemon that can show up here based on everything I've encountered thus far. So I may as well catch a higher level Geodude and just add it to the team. Why not? We'll have 2 usable Geodudes. But with all that said, Kiwi, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.